Hello everyone, this is DP or Dark Phoenix, and welcome to the Let's Play of God Eater Resurrection. God Eater Resurrection is one of my favorite games that I've played. But in fact, it's actually a little bit of the, it like ties in with the code vein, as some of you might see in the cutscenes. Like there is a Deus Pietas, I think that's how you say it. They named them weirdly in this game, but it's one of my favorite games. But yeah, I thought we would do a let's play of this, but the game's long. I will not lie, the game is long. So we're just gonna name ourselves the EP, but we're gonna change our code name to the to the protagonist, even though there technically isn't a proper protagonist. Basically, not Code Vein, Monster Hunter, no, God Eater, sorry, had a anime series where the main character was called Lenka. Now let's see, can I find the hairstyle? There it is. Lenka's hairstyle. Anything to do with Lenka? Nope. Giving that.
Nice.
There we go.
Time to turn this fight around.
We'll get Lenka's clothes whenever we can, but yeah. God Eater Resurrection. Oh yeah, as you can see, I have played this game and I've got 90 hours on it. But God Eater Resurrection is it's an odd game. It's basically puts the two original God Eater 1 games together, and then they added a third story to it, which works so well. But I haven't even watched the anime, but basically God Eater it's basically like takes place in the same time frame as Code Vein, but it's just that they do different things. Like, so God Eater, you had to deal with the revenants and whatnot, whereas in Code Vein you had to deal with revenants. I know I said that wrong, but in God Eater you have to deal with something called origami. But yeah, we're not going to stay with all the cutscenes though, because like I said, the game's long. But what I'm going to do with this, oh yeah, this is us by the way. We are Lenka, that's our code name. Let me, first of all, so this is Kota, who's not like us. He joins at the same time as us, but he's different than what we are. We are something called a new type. So what new types are, we're basically, well, yeah, so basically, hold up, yeah, so male. In fact, the best way I can show you is actually through this. So, Hope's new recruit, yada yada. So, what we are something called a new type. So new types are what can use their close range weapons and a long range weapon, a close range weapon and a long range weapon. You'll have close types, which is something like Lindo and Soma, who were the two that you saw in the cutscene for a split second, who will have like a long range, they're close range weapons. Like Lindo has something called the long sword, or the blade, where Soma has the claymore. And then of course they'll always have a shield. But the girl that was with them and Kota are long range types, so they will have, so I think, what's her name? I can't remember the girl's name, but she has a rifle, she has a sniper rifle, whereas Kota will have an assault rifle, and so on. Of course, you can get your upgrades in here and whatnot. We have 500 Cs, and I'm wondering if we can get the costume right now. But no. Like, ooh, comment. Not. Oh, wait. If we can. Can we sell anything? Oh yeah, we can. We can sell stuff, but is it best to do it or not? Nah, we won't do that yet. But let me introduce you also to another mechanic in the game. So, in the original, I think it was the first game, you only had access to the knife, the blade, and the claymore. Knives do slash damage and pierce damage. Blades only do slash damage. And then claymores do slash and crush, or depending on which claymore blade you had, you could only do crush, I think. It's like, essentially, if you wanted to do pierce, you had to use the knife. If you wanted to do slash, well, only slash, you could use the blade, knife, or claymore. But if you wanted to do smash, you had, well, or crushing, you had to find a claymore. And then out came the second game, which then introduced the hammer and the halberds, or hammers and spears. Hammers focused mainly on crushing, spears focused on piercing. And then in the second game, they released I think it's called Blood Rage, where then they introduced scythes. And so like, yeah, they released the scythes. And I think because a lot of people would like, I think in the past commented like, oh, they could have done like, if they could have redone God Eater, put in the scythes, hammers, and the spears, and I'm guessing they listened, because then they made Resurrection and Blood Rage, and put in these weapons. For the entire playthrough, well, majority of the playthrough, when we can get it, we're gonna use a blade. In fact, I'm gonna swap to the blade. No, not the claymore. I'm gonna swap to the blade now. We are going to use. We're gonna use, this is gonna be our ideally normal setup. There will be a type of shield that if we can get it, we will. But ideally throughout the gameplay, I did normally use, of course, the blade. I used an assault rifle, and I think I used a normal shield, I think. Alright, so let me actually talk about the shields. So shields, of course, they're your defense, so there's more that they go up, the better. B, F, SP, and D. What those stand for? So you've got B stands for blaze or fire. F stands for frost or ice. SP stands for spark or lightning, and then divine. And then D stands for divine or light. Shields work in the factor of being your defense, yes, but they also work in the factor of your the speed. So bucklers deploy the fastest, but you'll take more but they only mean to get anything like I want to say like 25% of the damage. Support shields, bucklers, shields will do about, I think it's 50% of the damage, and they have a mediocre speed. And then tower shields, the slowest to be deployed, but will mitigate 90% of the damage relief, or 80. Basically, the slower it is, the more damage you'll take. But like, you can nullify damage completely by doing a just guard, which you might sometimes see me. But I'm going to go for the sport shield, simply because it's not the way how I normally do. But in my original playthrough, I did do a specific setup, so. And let's see. Also you can look at skills to see what they can give you, by the way. It's like certain weapons will have skills. So like the guns will always have skills, and the base guns will always give you essentially oracle points or oracle cells, and HP points as well. Farm it. But actually, let's talk about each of the guns right now. I know there's like a lot to try and unpack. Sniper rifles are the highest in terms of piercing, and you can shoot from a long range. They're the essentially, if you want to play safe long distance, you can. Assaults are the more balanced of the two, I believe. Yeah, they're the more balanced of the two. So, I think they shoot the fastest. They don't need any slots or anything. Like, they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent. Next are the blasts. Yeah, the blasts. Blast guns, if I'm remembering correctly, they are, well, they focus more on crushing, but they do have a unique effect of, I think, like storing up oracle cells, so you can fire off like more than one, like, so you can do your multiple shots. So like shoot, because they take up a lot of oracle cells just to like fire. And then and then these are shotguns, which just, well, focus more, well, like the blast, focus more on crushing than piercing. So essentially, remember this: shotgun, no, so rifles or snipers, sniper rifle guns focus more on piercing. Assault guns focus are more balanced. Blast focus more on crushing. And then shotguns are more crushing than piercing, but are both. In terms of general playthrough, we're gonna use just the assault rifle. Right then. So what we need to do is talk to Tsubaki. I say that we understand where we need to go, and we need to go to the laboratory. We're just going to skip the cutscenes, like I said. Like, no point of showing cutscenes. I mean, there are other places that show this. You can access the archive from the terminal in your room, allowing you to watch movies and listen to music. Right. Also, with this Let's Play, we're going to possibly only do it for the first story. Or whenever I really feel like it. Depends. We are going to only use Lenka's weapons when we can buy them. Sorry if I'm going too fast though, guys. Like I said, this is a playthrough, but it's not a blind playthrough. So, we are not going to do the Devil's Tail. We are going to do the true tutorials first. Mainly to get some of the rewards and whatnot, because the tutorial rewards can sell for a decent amount early on. Of course, as you can see, our name is DP, but our code name is Lenka, and we've got the class Recruit, because you just start off this one. So once you've set to the mission here, you then want to go over here and deploy. But one thing they added actually in Resurrection, which...
The first rule of combat is this. Knowledge of one's surroundings is the line between life and death. Take a look around.
So you can use this, this to look around.
Now focus straight ahead once more. Second rule of combat. Keep moving. Here's a primer on the most effective forms of traversal in the field.
So this is just to move, and then you hold up R1 to dash. Of course, this uses
there
your
are two platforms in the training area. Go ahead and climb atop them. High ground is an advantage that can't be denied, both in scouting and actual combat scenarios.
There's that.
Always be sure to keep one eye on your stamina. If you lose your breath out there, it may cost more than your pride. Why don't you go for a quick run? Get that heart rate up. Alright, that seems like a suitable warm-up. Now, on to the basics of combat training. The weapon in your hand is called a God Arc, the only tool that can slay Aragami, bound to you for life. We've just released some Aragami mock-ups into the training chamber. Strike them down.
I'm going to tell you guys something that you can do to, which it doesn't tell you in the game. If you hold L1, you'll lock onto your opponents. It's really going to be worth it. So square's your light attacks. Triangle's your heavy attacks. And like I was saying, the long blade, or the blade, focuses more on slashing.
Your God Arc is a versatile weapon. On a whim, it can transform from a blade into gun form for ranged attacks.
Oh yeah, what we just did is something called
Transfer now to
consume.
gun form. And let loose
So
a few
you
rounds
press-
against the origami.
So you can hold R1, not R1, sorry. You can hold triangle to do a charge consume, which is it grabs the most out of enemies, but it can cost you sometimes, especially if there's more than one origami. Or you can just press R1 and triangle like I did to just get the quick consume. So we're gonna change this. We're gonna hold R1. As you can see, we've got different elemental blasts. You can hold them to change them. So you've got your bullets, and then you've got your bombs. I would advise always having the rapid fire bullet, because that's your non-elemental bullets. And then always have one of the bombs on, because they deal so much damage. But also, you want the normal bullets, because if you want to mainly focus on long range, then this is how you're going to get your oracle points up.
It is critical to note that ranged attacks consume a measure of oracle power. You'll have to monitor that as well. Now, take the lessons I've taught you and defeat the origami with a combination of tactics.
So I'm going to show some... Actually, no, I'm not going to show this one off yet. Ouch. I'm not exactly playing the best here. Ouch.
Did you get all that down? Excellent. That will be all for today's basic training. You are dismissed.
Yeah, if you want to get out of this, by the way, the countdown, just literally press the pause button, press the start button, and then return to base. Plays it up quickly. You don't get 10 seconds. You normally think you get about 30 seconds, but that's like normally for like to get things and whatnot. You earn GAP. GAP can be spent to learn certain personal abilities for members who will join you in the future. Basically, that's talking about party members that are going to join you, as it was just said. Yes, we are going to overwrite our save data so we can save. Ugh. But yeah. So, the thing that you saw me do with the long blade is called, trying to remember. I can't remember the actual name of it. Basically, what it does is, you can basically press R1 and square to cancel your attack and restore all your stamina. And then that way, like, you can deal more damage, because of course your damage is based, like, the amount of damage that you can do is based off your stamina, or how long you can attack. And it's ideally a good thing to be doing when you've got your the origami down. Oh yeah, what I was just trying to do is look for the items. Best way you can do something is if you go to inventory and withdraw. It's talking about all these, yeah. Instead of going like to the shop, if you go into the your storage and you just press square to sell, you can just sell your stuff like this easily. We are going to sell not 10 of those, no. I'll sell about 5 of those. And that might have to do it really. Snare trap's actually pretty decent, by the way. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna have to do for the time being, at least. In terms of the melee weapons, the one Lenka's long blade, Lenka uses a normal long blade in terms of the normal game, and it's called Rebellion. He uses the Strider, which is a blast, and he uses Desolation, which is a normal shield. And then he has the Vagrant armor, I believe. So yeah, we'll buy that, equip it. And you can see we look like Lincoln now! And we'll slowly work to getting his weapon, by the way. Now we've got enough time to do the second tutorial.
Let's begin with a review, shall we? Make sure you were paying attention in the last session. Slay the enemy. Be aware they are tougher than what you're used to, and will require some advanced tactics. Stay sharp. When there's no hope of avoiding an attack entirely, open your shield to absorb the brunt of the assault.
So R1 is up with the guard. And as you can see, we took a decent amount. But if you do just guard, which it's going to take me a while to find. Damn it. So basically, you have to deploy your shield just as soon as they attack to do a just guard, which nullifies all the damage. Oh yeah, so stance break, as I was explaining before. So your attack, cancel your attack, and you can get all your stamina back. If you press the
You should never be afraid to heal. Keeping yourself in fighting trim is the only way to survive.
Oh yeah. So what I just did was you can press the because this is on the PS4, you can press, or PS5, you'll press the as you can see on the touchpad, D-pad, whatever. Or you can press the right stick.
Using stun grenades will buy you some time and space.
Normally, yeah. And then
Now,
you use it like
I think I'll
that.
have you fight the origami from before one more time. Let's see how you fare.
Use that to heal. You can use stun
Your
grenades,
God
but
Arc
there's
has
no
another
point.
special trait that you should make good use of in the field. Devour form. This allows you to take oracle energy directly from the enemies you face in the wild. By siphoning this oracle, you can temporarily increase your own strength, even to unheard of levels. Wait for an opening to present itself, and then strike with Devour form. From there, enter burst mode, and finish the beast.
And this is what. So things about burst form. You get more strength. You can do a double jump. Your oracle points will slowly restore. And it is ideally the best way to really be focusing if you can. With new types though,
If you devour an origami you've already slain, you can collect all sorts of materials from its core. These materials are critical to advancing our research, as well as earning enhancements to your God Arc itself. Alternatively, you can collect the scraps that line the field during battle. Just to prove you can do it, please go around and pick up the ones we've littered about the training area.
already done.
Training will conclude in 20 seconds.
Yeah, so let me explain one more thing about what we are. Like I said in the start of the video, guys, we're something called a new type. So with new types, of course, as you know, we can use
Very well.
our swords and we
It
can
seems
use
you've passed
guns.
boot camp simply
But as you can
enough.
see where our
Next, you'll
normal
go up against the
bullet
real
will be,
thing. Fight well, God Eater.
we can do something called a transfer shot. What transfer shots do is it will force one of our new teammates that we'll get into burst form, and burst form has 3 levels of it. If you can try and get into like the 3rd level. The higher the level, the stronger you are. But we can't do it ourselves until like after essentially the first part of this game. And that's mainly due to the fact that of course we don't have the proper devour forms. But later on in the game we're going to get a ally who's like us, a new type that can do the same to us that we normally do to our allies. Again, what we're going to do, we're going to sell the simulated items. I just did that completely wrong. Whoops. This is what I meant to do. And let's see. Yeah, I'll sell like 3 of the OG balls. And we're gonna grab our first new blade called as you remember, called Rebellion, and we are going to equip it. So I'll show you what Rebellion looks like. So this is the blade of Rebellion. Looks alright-ish. So blade, if we look at the skills, have blade wielder, so it gives us a bit more HP, a bit more stamina. Rebellion has anger 1, which it boosts the power of our melee special actions by like an extra 2% per level, which is pretty decent. If I really wanted to, I could sell like better items here, couldn't I? You know what? Do I want to? No, we won't do that yet. Yeah, we've got enough time to do the first main mission. The first actual mission. So we've got the Devil's Tail. For this, as you know, we've got Lindo, who is one of my favorite characters in this game, especially because of what I'm trying best not to ruin anything for you guys. Like, literally, he's one of my favorite characters in this game, and it is so heart-wrenching as well.
Hey there, this is our first field op together. I'm excited to work with you. Now let's get out there.
Like I was
Fighting
mentioning,
little ogre tails today. Should be a pretty basic hunt.
also you can never control the other units, by the way. So, as you can see, Lindo's got a normal shield like us, and he's got a long blade like us. Of course, his is different, but you can gain access to that in like the future. Let's just jump down. So what we're supposed to do is just literally kill this ogre tail.
I know it's your first time in the field. Just remember to stay calm. Watch their
So
movements.
first mode. Ouch.
Yeah, so
That's ideally the thing to
stand
do.
right in front of a giant.
And I'm about to show you what transfer shots do. Lindo's now in level 3 burst mode because he was already in the level 1.
Crush 'em. This is the pace. I know you can win this.
Let's see, pretty easy, pretty simple.
Target origami has been neutralized. Well performed, God Eaters.
I don't just hand out compliments. So when I say you moved well out there for a recruit, I mean it.
So, we have the ability to put people, well, our allies into a level 3 burst mode. Basically, lasts a little bit longer, gives you a more attack power, and it gives you more attack power, and what else is it? Can allow you to double jump. I think lets you move a little bit more faster, but it is like really a good thing to be like trying to get to level 3 if you can when you're able to. Ideally, when you do your missions, you want to try and make sure, well, because you have to have yourself, if you can get the new type on in your team, put them in, because they'll help you like get to level 3. Basically, level 3, get to level 3, makes the levels easier. And it's just talking about the endurance. So endurance allows you to well, essentially imagine it being like how many times you can revive. AP also, which it was mentioning, is like their ability points, so what they can learn. These are the items that we gain. Then these are items that we got for completing it in 10 minutes, additional stuff, and then Linda gets 5 ability points. And the more ability points you gain, the more that you can the more ability points that you get, the more abilities you can learn. Of course, there's an email. So Hibari is our is essentially one of the structures. Lindo is our mission leader. Cannon's one of the other guard eaters that's here, and the same with Sean. See, so you're a new type rookie. So new types, like I was saying, was like what we can do, what we do. Also, the way how you're going to gain new guard arcs. So you can upgrade your weapons, as you can see, but you're to get new guard arcs, you have to craft them. So knives, long blades, busters, hammers, spears, scythes, along with the guns as well. So yeah, it's not gonna be hard, but it is gonna be like a long thing to be doing. And with the shields as well. Oh man. The game only gives you one shield for free, and that's like with the other new type, because apparently it's it's the opposite to them, along with the upgrades. In my honest opinion, guys, if you can try and get there's an upgrade that you can get called the HP enemy vision HP, I think it is, or enemy HP vision. I can't remember the name of it fully. Try and grab that. As soon as you're able to craft it, because you're going to be able to tell when your enemies are dying. And then you've got all your outfits here and whatnot. But along with that, you can also upgrade them. So as you can see, our blade can be upgraded. It can be upgraded to just simple blade. But we're going to stick with Rebellion because it's our strongest one at the moment. And personal abilities is what our characters gain. So, yep. As you can see, Lindo's already here. Lindo's our good character. But, as you can see, we've got ults. These are the DLC. These guys give them different weapons. They don't gain anything else, really. So, Alt Lindo can use a charge spear and a tower shield. Sakuya, who's the other one, uses a shotgun instead of a sniper rifle. The Soma Alt, who's one of the best characters in the game. So he really is, like, he's one of the best characters in the game. He uses a siphon service instead of the buster blade. Go to use a sniper gun instead of an assault gun. Alyssa, who's, I've just kind of explored it, but as you can see, she is out of a new type. There are other new types that you can get in the game, but Alyssa is the first game new type that you can get, and she is the only one that's going to be able to help you get go into burst level 3. But yeah, so I'm just showing you those lot. But like ultimate costumes, basically characters get different weapons. They're like the other characters but different, just the style that they use and whatnot, and what weapon they use. So it's kind of good a bit. We did gain some items as well. So inventory, no vendor items, but we've got some of these, but they're not worth to sell. Yeah, early game you're not going to want to worry about like if you sell your snare traps or not, or the balls, or actually these. Yeah, there's a lot of things you're not going to need to like keep these obviously, but later on in the game we can either craft them or buy them. But I want us to, no, not you, I want us to buy next the Strider, which is going to be like, as you can see, a massive upgrade, and we are going to equip it. So we'll have a look at the Strider now. So load out Strider. As you can see, it's a blast. Yeah, it's a blast gun, so it has stability supply compared to the assault gun, which has assault gunner. So assault gunner add HP and Oracle, so basically all the starting ones will have Oracle and HP, but Strider gets Oracle auto recovery. So Oracle points increase. So it increases the amount that you gain Oracle points when you're in burst. So as you can see, we are losing quite a bit of HP at this point. But I am going to change this one into Hope. Hope Survivalist, yeah. So we do have different sets, by the way. I'm gonna make this set 1. Actually, no, wait. Hold up. Yeah, as you can see, like these are the mortars that we use. Oh, where is it? Damn it. Oh yeah, that's the only downside about the Strider, by the way, guys. You can't use normal guns. So like, so if we were to switch to the rifle, I mean, well, so a sniper. As you can see, we've got a sniper bullet here, just a simple normal sniper bullet. You go to assault. Yeah, you got the rapid fire bullet. Oops. No, not what I want to do. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? Menu. Click to slot square. Right? Is that what I want to do? Yeah. Do that one, and then we'll just click this one to like triangle. Yes, that's the assault guns, and then shotguns. I think gain the bullets as well. Emphasis on the I think. Oh no, they don't. So shotguns and your blast guns don't really gain their own basic weapons. They do have to gain oracle points. So it's like, Okay, it said Lindo wanted to see us. We'll go talk to him later. We'll do another mission at the moment. Oh, so as you can see, we've got the fallen angel, egg, and the cowboy. We'll go for cowboy. As you can see, it's allowing us to pick our units. Only ones we can use are Lindo in terms of the normal game. But if you got the DLC, you could get the others. So, do we want to? You know what? We will. I'm not going to use Lindo, and the only reason why I'm not going to use Lindo is because Lindo is I'm just going to straight up say Lindo's going to leave us at some point, and we can't do anything about it. So we'll use the other Alyssa. I know you can see all these other characters, guys, but understand you're not going to be able to. I'm not going to use them. Well, I'm like, unless I've shown you, like, I've only shown you basically the basic team, but do we want to? Yeah, we'll use Lindo. And off we go. But yeah, like I said, guys, for this game, I'm gonna do it as like free. Like, I'm gonna come as it's technically 3 games in one, and as you saw, I've got 90 hours. That's essentially equivalent to. Let me do my math.
Hold on. Verifying new Oracle responses. No. We have a large origami in the area. A Vajra. Damn! Vajras are extremely dangerous. They're fast and relentless hunters. Engagement is not advised. Copy? Complete your mission quickly and get out of there. Please.
We could do that. Or we can burst it. Grab this. I'm trying to remember how you get the map up again. Oh. Nope. Oh yeah, as you can see, you can tell people to split up and whatnot. Don't do that yet. Oh yeah, press the pause button. As you can see, the big target is the Vajra. You can go up against it if you want to. Yeah, so you can do that. I think if you hold R1 and circle, that's what puts the oracle points into our reserves. That is actually kind of ideal to be doing with the blast cannons. For the assault, you do like a large dash bat. For the sniper, rifle, you go into like a sniper mode. So ideally, what you want to do is just attack this ogre. But we could attack the Vajra if we wanted to. But we're not going to, at least not yet.
You ready for this? Your reign of terror is ending.
Target eliminated. Excellent. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, shit.
Just doing my
Primary target terminated. Brilliant.
You know, yeah, we're gonna go up against this thing.
Alpha 1, burst time is running low.
As you can see, this is why it's saying don't go up against it. Just attack the ogre tails and get it over with. We literally have not got the power to be attacking these guys yet.
Your reign of terror is ending.
Target eliminated. Excellent. Brilliant.
Well, we'll pick this up. Start spark gun.
Alpha 1, burst time is running low.
And we're going to do a normal original. Ouch! Okay, yeah, that was a bad idea. Let's take this thing out first. Ouch! Ouch!
You made
We'll grab
quick
that.
work of those monsters.
And we'll
Nice.
return back to base.
That takes care of that.
Pretty good. Pretty.
As you can see, everybody stayed alive. So that's what we get. Done in the 10 minutes. Yada yada. And yeah. Craft. Yeah, as you can see, we can craft the ice drill. We can craft the tail sword, which is not as strong as our current one, but the skill it gives is item effect. So that's alrightish. In terms of hammer, in terms of guns, we can get the Ibaki bow, which is more oracle cells. The crossbow is a defense boost, but it doesn't work in the same sense. It basically just means like you'll take less damage, really. That's what it means by the self-discipline skill. And then shield wise, there is oh, we haven't got access to it yet. There was a specific shield I was looking for, but I don't think we have access to it, and we need angel shells for that. As you can see, we can like craft a few but yeah, we'll craft, nah, we won't craft the tail blade yet. Let's see, inventory withdraw. Let's see, do we have stuff that we can sell? Damn, how are those, really? We'll sell, yeah, we'll sell that much. As you can see, I am literally trying to gain the everything for the Lenka setup. So Lenka's entire setup. Load out. This is what the entire guard art, Lenka's guard art looks like. So let's save the set. Of course, we'll as we get more stuff. So Desolation has the mutant ability. This is Devour HP Absorb, one of the best abilities in the game, literally. So Devour HP means so when HP recovers on devouring when in bursts. The amount changes on the Predator style. We'll get into the Predator style afterwards, but basically, like once you're in burst mode, the more you devour, the when you devour, you're gonna get HP back. That's ideally it's one of the best things to be having in the game, really. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!